next type of IELTS listening question is matching questions. Here I have a sample question from part 3 listening test. Let's read the question. What does Paul decide about each of the following modules? Write the correct letter A, B or C next to questions 27 to 30. Here you can see 4 questions from 27 to 30 and you can see options inside the box. In this type of questions, you have to match the question to one of these options, and these options are often paraphrased. You will not hear Paul saying, I will do this, I might do this, or I won't do this. These sentences are mostly paraphrased using synonyms and traps. Let me give you some insights on how the options can be paraphrased. For he will do this, the speaker can say, I'll sign up for that, or seems interesting, I'll put that down as a definite then. For he might do this, the speaker might say, I'll think about that one, or I might wait for some time then. For he won't do this, the speaker can say, I'm not interested, or I'll forgot about that one then. Now let's read the question again. What does Paul decide about each of the following modules? Write the correct letter A, B or C next to questions 27 to 30. Here you can see 4 questions and these are modules. Question number 27, Gender Studies in Latin America. Question number 28, Second Language Acquisition. Question number 29, Indigenous Women's Lives. Question number 30, Portuguese Language Studies. The options are option A, he will do this. Option B, he might do this. Option C, he won't do this. He won't means he will not do this. Here you can see the questions are more than the options. So one of these options will be repeated in the question. Now I'm going to do this type of question, so please watch carefully.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 27 to 30. Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30. But now let's look at these modules. You'll need to start thinking about which ones you'll definitely want to study. The first one here is Gender Studies in Latin America. It looks at how gender analysis is reconfiguring civil society in Latin America. Women are increasingly occupying positions in government and in other elected leadership positions in Latin America. I think you'd find it interesting.
If it was to do with people in the villages rather than those in the public sphere, I would.
Okay. What about second language acquisition?
Do you think I'd find that useful?
Well, you've had some practical experience in the field. I think it would be.
I hadn't thought about that. I'll put that down as a definite then.
Okay. What about Indigenous women's lives? That sounds appropriate.
I thought so too, but I looked at last year's exam questions and that changed my mind.
Don't judge the value of the course on that. Maybe talk to some other students first and we can talk about it again later.
Okay.
Yes, and lastly, will you sign up for Portuguese lessons?
My Spanish is good, so would I find that module easy?
Not necessarily. Some people find that Spanish interferes with learning Portuguese, getting the accent right too. It's quite different in a lot of ways.
Well, I'd much sooner do something else then.
All right. Now, what we need to do